Hey everybody, I've uploaded some information. I wanted to walk you through it. So here's our course, and if you go into SimNet Video Tutorials, Scott Straub, who is the full-time faculty and the lead in the CISA department, has created some tutorials, and I've given you his tutorials in the past also, but he's trying to get together a comprehensive support for each chapter. And so I've imported these in directly as he's given them to me. So I need to explain a couple of things because he's making his kids do more, I think, than what I'm requiring you to do. For sure, I don't have the multiple choice tests anymore. I've dropped those. And he's still requiring that, but I don't think it really affects what you see here. So let me explain this. So these are what he's having his students do. We are not taking the tests. You are still doing the quiz, which is should be the simulation, and then just email me if you have a problem over that. And you're doing the guided practice, and you're doing the independent practice too. Okay, so read through that. Here he gives you the links for the data files, and these are the pause and practice parts of each of the SimNet chapters. Now, I have not required you to do these, and maybe that was a bad thing, because maybe if you do them, you'll find that doing the other two projects are a lot easier. And certainly, please feel free to email me if you find that to be the case. You know, hey Carol, you need to make your students do these pause and practices because it makes the projects a lot easier, or it makes the quizzes a lot easier. By all means, please feel free to give me some input on how I can teach it better next semester. Below that is probably the most important thing. Okay, so let me just back up here real quick. I am not going to require that you do these assignments. He seems to ask his students to do it. I think it's a good idea to do it, especially if you are having trouble. And then I'd love some feedback on whether or not you found it helpful. If you think I should require it in the class, definitely would like your input on that. All right, down here, this is the most important thing. These are guided practice tutorials, so it should go through that guided project, Chapter 2 guided project. I think that's well worth the time. And then he put together a summary for the chapter, which I think would be helpful, and he gives a study guide as well. So I hope these things are helpful, and certainly I'm up for suggestions on this is good, but I really needed, and then tell me what's missing. And if there's a part of either one of these chapters that's great, then please let me know. Chapter 3 set up much the same, right? So here's the files to do the pause and practices in the chapters. You have a video for Chapter 3, and then the summary and things to consider. So, okay, let's give it a try. Thank you.